I was, I just kind of, partially because we need soap, and I just thought, hey, I know I had mentioned I was going to make a video about how I use my Dr. Bronners, so I was going to have my nightly cup of tea, which, by the way, look at this mug. I never use my mugs. This is a mug that my sister gave to me when I was in the hospital a few weeks ago, and it says here, you have the same amount of hours in a day as Beyonce. Now, I am a big Beyonce fan. Prior to her last album, her last album did not gel. It's really awkward. I feel like inappropriate. Sorry, Beyonce, if you ever watch my videos, which I highly doubt, but you never know. But anyway, obviously prior to this last album, I'm a big Beyonce fan. So my sister, she knows me so well, she got me this mug. I thought that was so cute. Sorry, you might see my dog over here somewhere roaming around. But yeah, so I was having my cup of tea and then eating raspberries. And I thought it'd be perfect time to make my video. And so I would show you how I would make the hand soap in our house, and how I use Dr. Bronners. One second. Oh, it's very nice in my throat because I have kind of a little cold, I feel like. So just an update, as you know, my intros are always so long. But update, I guess, I'm feeling a bit better. I got out of the hospital, as I mentioned in my last Ipsy and baking video. I had just gotten back from the hospital, and some exciting big things happening. I'm actually a stay-at-home mom now, which was kind of a long journey to get to. I don't know if there's other, moms out there who kind of went through that. If you did, I'd love to hear about it, just because, I don't know, it was tough because, as you know, I am a teacher. I'm teaching right now. I still like to think I still am a teacher, but I'm a teacher, and it was just tough with being sick and my body and everything, and I think finally it was kind of like that point where me and my husband were like, you know what, now's the time, and I have my son, and I want to be there for him as well, and I think it's not fair if I'm not there either for him as well. And so I kind of actually ended up, long story short, but I ended up resigning from my job because I wasn't able to really come back, and that was really tough on me because I don't know, I love teaching, and in my mind, I was like, I went to school to become a teacher. I went through all this schooling, and I love being with my kiddos at school. But at the same time, it was like the right time to do that. So the good thing, I guess, it was a little bit rough the first 2 days. I kind of like cried about it a lot. But I think now there's a positive out of it. I'm definitely able to do more things at home and spend time with my son while still trying to kind of recuperate and get better. And I have more time to kind of think of ways to improve my house. I was going to do maybe a video later on, if possible this week, maybe about a new meal planning budget that I actually had the time to do now since I'm not working outside of the home. Because as you know, as a stay-at-home mom, there's tons of work at home, and it's never done. Anyway, long intro. But part of that time, now that I'm at home, is that I have time to do all this stuff, so I wanted to show you. So here is how I make the hand soap and also the body wash for my son, and actually I use it too in our house. And so, as I mentioned before, this is the Dr. Bronners that I had in that video. I'll have a link to it, of one of my favorite products. It's eco-friendly, natural, and it lasts a super long time. This is the peppermint one, and then this is the new one that I just ordered. I don't think I've actually used any yet. Maybe there's a tiny bit there, but it's the baby one, so there's no smell, no nothing, and it's just like nothing in there. This one has the peppermint oil, so it has the peppermint smell in it. So what I do is, what you will need is the Dr. Bronners soap, whichever kind you want, a foam hand dispenser. This is the important part. This is for foam soap. Now, a lot of people don't realize, but the foam soap, there's not really anything special about it except for the dispenser. And so, you can't use the regular pumps because that will just, it'll just come out liquidy soap. And so what you need is the foam dispenser. Now, what you can do is, what I did is I had bought, for this one, it was Method, the eco-friendly soap, and I saved foam dispenser. And I think it was like $2-3 for this. And this one actually was soap that I had in our downstairs basement and stuff from the dollar store. So that's another way to get thrifty instead of trying to, sometimes foam soap is pretty expensive. So if you can find it at the dollar store for $1, use it up or have it somewhere in your house, or even, if you don't want the soap, I guess you could dump it out really if you don't want it or whatever. But you can use up the soap and then have the dispenser. So that's what I do here. So that's the biggest thing, is the foam dispenser. You're just going to need, like I said, Dr. Bronner soap and then water. And then if you want any essential oils, add it on to it, or coconut oil, which I will tell you about that. So here is what I do. So just open the dispenser. There you go. Now, as I mentioned, this is highly concentrated. Now, I'm going to use the peppermint one because I want to use that for our hands. This is for the hand soap in the bathroom. And it's about 1/3. So 1/3 soap and then the rest water. So what I do, as I still have a little bit left, but I'll just leave it in there. It's good soap. So just pour. Honestly, there's no exact science to it. I just kind of eyeball it. So right about that much. I don't know. Seems about right. It's kind of what I do every time. Works well. And then what you can do before you add the water in, if you want, I kind of experienced this, is you can add a little bit of coconut oil to it to add a little bit of moisture, because sometimes it can be a little bit drying. This time I'm not going to, because I had actually left my coconut oil out, so it got super hard. But if you see this one, this is one for my son. Has a little bit of kind of like a whitish color, and actually you can see a little bit of coconut oil sometimes, some little particles, but it does make it really moisturizing. So I put some in this one for my son because I use it in the bathtub for him. And so this one is just for my hands. I'm just going to leave it because it has the peppermint oil. But at this part, if you wanted to add either coconut oil or other essential oils that you might want to add for smells or for their different healing properties or moisturization, anything like that, you would do that now. And then, this is the part where I tend to kind of, then you just pour in the water. Trying to keep in mind that you still have to put the dispenser in, because I learned that the hard way. I filled it up all the way to the top and then tried to put this in. So it looks like I can still add a little bit more water. It's kind of, not an exact science, but that looks pretty good. And that's it. And there, it kind of just has like a yellowish color, I guess, I don't know. Just kind of like this. And then, woohoo, there it goes. Put my hands up. And it smells like peppermint. So there's that. And you could use this for body wash. Again, like that's it. Your hands, body wash, whatever you want to use it for. And there you go. So it's really easy to make. I hope you try it out. Let me know how it goes. Or if you have other great uses for Dr. Bronners, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. So have a great night, everybody. And have a cup of tea. And I hope you have an awesome time. Bye.